I scaled my barbering business from less than $1,000 a month to over $17,000 a month in a tiny little island in Maui, Hawaii, all while posting only 4 to 5 Instagram videos per week. And to be honest, I'm only a 7 out of 10 barber at best. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the exact 3-pillar structure that allows me to make over $4,556 every 7 days with this type of content, so you can do the exact same. So what is this 3-pillar structure? Number 1, consultation conversion videos. Number 2, personal branding videos. And number 3, data tracking. But really the key to mastering all of this is in step 3, because that's what's actually going to allow you to charge 85 to 150 bucks per haircut with 0 objections. In fact, I've never actually seen anyone pay more than $150 per haircut and didn't have this one thing dialed in. People are simple. They know you and the barber next to you can do the exact same job. So in this video, I'm going to reveal exactly how to engineer a brand that differentiates yourself using the unfair advantage method, and use that to make over $17,000 a month, all while only cutting 3 to 5 heads a day. Like I said, this is the exact 3-pillar structure that I used personally to make over $17,000 a month in a tiny little island. And I stayed booked out anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks depending on the season. By the way, if you want me to make sure you scale your barbering business as fast as humanly possible, then click the link below to actually apply. Now let's get into it. Pillar 1 is all about choosing the right platform, which is Instagram. So you may be asking, why IG over other platforms? I personally choose IG because it is a lot more professional. You're attracting high quality premium clients, and you're not attracting low quality people who will pay you less than $85 per haircut. Why IG over walk-ins? Number 1, content can go viral and get millions of eyes, which is a million business cards, compared to walk-ins. You're reliant on it and you simply can't attract clients with the speed you want to. Instagram over walk-ins any day. Content can get you so damn far. One post can get you, again, 1 million to 5 million to 10 million views, and that's hundreds of thousands of clients that can convert from that one single video. Compared to walk-ins, it's 1-to-1, right? You can only pass out so much damn business cards, and you can only sit in the shop for so long and have a certain amount of people walk in. Best of the best, the busiest shop of ever, you're in the freaking center of Miami or whatever it might be, you can only have so much people walk into that shop. And again, guys, Instagram alone made me over $17,000 a month. I had multiple $1,000 days cutting hair in a tiny little island in Hawaii. It's an island. It's a rock floating in the middle of nowhere. I mean, here's proof. You know, multiple videos that got me over 11 million views, 4 million views, 1 million views, 2 million views, 4 million views, you name it, hundreds of engagement. One of my videos actually hit over 75,000 followers, and I converted more than 1,000 clients just from this one single video. And you can even take Jonathan's Instagram, for example. He scaled over 140,000 followers just on Instagram solely alone. You could take Avon, for example. He scaled over 10,000 followers on Instagram alone. And a lot of you guys might be thinking, what if I'm not good on camera? You see, I was 15 years old and I was super camera shy. Whenever I had any public interaction, I couldn't even make eye contact. I would mumble, I would stutter. I was that shy kid. And it comes with reps. Just like when you first started cutting hair, you probably weren't good at cutting hair. But the more you did it, the better you got. It's the same thing with talking on camera. The more you do it, the better you get. And once you get over that first initial fear, everything else is super easy. And another thing that might be crossing your mind right now is like, what if you don't know what to post? Which is completely fine and completely normal. But the reason you don't know what to post is because you're lacking information, right? If you had the information and you knew truly how to create content, you would know what to post, right? So you're just simply missing information, and that's what I'm about to give you for the rest of the video. So stay to the end. And last but not least, I know another objection that's already coming up in your mind maybe is, what if you're not good enough at cutting? Guys, my fades were not the cleanest. My tapers were not the cleanest. I was not the best at cutting hair whatsoever. So don't stress so much on getting better at haircuts and investing into these shear cutting courses and getting better at cuts. Yes, good haircuts will take you a far way, but as long as you don't have bald spots and you're not giving lines in people's hair and you're, making people bleed, you will be just fine. Moving on to pillar number 2 is fully content types and what content you should actually be posting as a barber in 2026. The top 2 most important pieces of content that you should be posting right now, number 1 is client conversion content, and number 2 is personal branding content. So you may be asking, what the hell are these? Okay. Number 1 is client conversion content. This is all about showcasing your personality in front of the camera, showcasing your client's haircut problem, showcasing how you are the solution solution of that client's haircut problem and just having a good time in front of the camera with your client at the end of the day. Once you post this video and it's actually super clean, the edits are there, the clean editing, the clean quality is actually there. The benefits of actually posting this video, number one, you'll get hundreds of clients flocking to you instead of you begging them. They're now flocking to you and they're asking you, when can you fit me in? I went through this, when I first started posting this piece of content, I wasn't good at it, but the more reps I did, the better I got. And what the result was of actually posting this content was thousands of people reaching out to me, asking me to fly out to them, or, they're willing to fly out to me. And literally I've had kids from New York, I've had kids from the other islands, I've had kids from California fly out personally to me just to get a haircut. And again, my haircuts were so mid. But anyways, what this client conversion content actually does for you is pretty simple. Number one, not only will it get you hundreds of new clients on autopilot straight from Instagram itself. Number two, it'll actually build your brand as a barber, and people will see you as more than just a barber, right? People will start to see you as their friend online that they haven't actually physically met yet, but they'll realize that, damn, this guy's just like me, or damn, I feel like I could get along with this guy. And what we call that is emotional connection online, where you literally are building a connection with someone online and you've never met them and they've never met you, but it makes a lot of your shy clients especially put their guard down and feel comfortable coming to you. You see, we did this for Shane, and in less than 30 days he went from 10 clients a month to over 300 new clients flocking to him and wanting haircuts directly from him. And in less than 4 months he went from less than $300 a month cutting in his studio to over $10,000 a month as a barber, again cutting hair on a tiny little island in Maui, Hawaii, simply by posting these videos, which obviously went viral. And we also had Avon follow this exact structure, and he's a 17-year-old barber in Raleigh, North Carolina, and he went from less than $5,000 a month, and in less than 60 days he scaled to over $10,000 a month, and now he's charging over $85 per haircut, and he's only cutting a couple heads per day, cutting less than ever, making more than ever, and enjoying his time behind the chair. Number two, if not the most important content strategy in the game, this is personal branding videos, and this is all about showcasing you, showcasing your personality and everything online. So again, you're building a deeper connection with your viewers that watch you on a day-to-day basis. This is exactly how you see all of the industry leaders like me, like Hakeem Huang, like Joel Thompson, like D-Lux. All the industry leaders have went through the same content strategy that I'm about to share with you. And it starts with one thing: showcasing you on camera. First step in actually posting personal branding content is you need to find your unfair advantage. You need to find your unique unfair advantage. And this is all about finding what separates you from the other barber across the street. At the end of the day, you guys, if not, probably have similar haircut styles. You guys are working in the same shop. So how do you actually separate yourself? You tap into yourself. You find what is actually separating from you. Are you funny? Are you boring? Are you lame? Are you cool? Are you happy? How do you express yourself, right? How do you want to be perceived online? We have a worksheet that our students follow, which is right here. And we simply have them follow this immediately as they join. So not only am I aware of their unfair advantage and I'm able to give them a content plan based off of that unfair advantage worksheet, but they're actually aware of what their unfair advantage is as well. And what this did was actually crazy. My client Thomas, who joined me less than 3 months ago, he went from less than 2,000 followers and literally 0 to no views per video. He was probably stuck in 2,000 view jail or less. And in 30 days, he hit multiple million view videos. He built a personal brand to over 15,000 followers on Instagram and a couple thousand on TikTok as well. And at the end of the day, he was able to land his first brand deals. He was able to get best known in his city. He was able to actually move into his dream studio because he had the capital and the money to actually do so, and he was happier than ever. You can actually watch the full interview right here on YouTube. I put the link in the description as well. The full interview with Thomas himself. Kid's 18. You guys, I can't stress how important converting these millions of views that you guys get to actual clients. What a lot of barbers get mixed up is that they get millions of views posting this funny, random, humorous content, but those views are not converting to a real personal brand, and they're not converting to money in your pocket. So what's the point? So obviously you want to avoid posting funny, random content, throwing sausages in your friends' faces just for a couple damn views online. That is not what's going to get money in your pocket, and that's also not going to get you that personal brand that you've been wanting. So please, dress professionally, talk your best, speak with your chest, and if you want to be charging over $85 per haircut and make, over 5 figures a month minimum and hit $17,000 a month, if not more than what I've, made, obviously, you need to be perceived as an $85 barber. I see so much of you guys dressing up like slobs. You guys dress up with a backwards hat with a chain on, didn't even brush your teeth in the morning. You guys don't look like $1 million barbers, right? You guys look like typical $30 to $50 barbers. And one of the biggest reasons for that is, number one, you don't know what content to post, and you don't know, what kind of content style works and what doesn't and whatnot, and that's fine. But you guys do know how to fucking brush your teeth, and you guys do know how to dress up, and you guys do know how to actually act professionally. Last but not least, you guys, the final pillar is data tracking. Data tracking is all about moving with data. You see, inside of my program, we don't just wish and pray for the lucky viral video. We don't wish for that personal brand. We actually go and get it. Number one, we give them the content plan. But number two, we have data trackers tracking what clients are coming in, who's new, who's a recurring client, what client's getting what haircut. All of this type of little details matter in terms of actually running a business, running a 6-figure business or more. You need to move with data. You see, we move with data. I moved with data with every single client I've worked with who has been successful, and all we have done is gave him the content plan, held them accountable, and we see what's actually happening inside of the business, and we go based off of that. Take Shane, for example. Instagram was cooking for him. He was getting hundreds, if not thousands now, of new clients off of Instagram, and then we tried TikTok and got him 3 clients. So that gave us data on what to double down on and what to keep doing more of, which was posting on Instagram. And it obviously told us what not to focus on, which was TikTok. Once again, that's why Instagram is the best platform to post on. And a lot of barbers get this wrong. A lot of barbers think they don't need to track anything. They think they could just put it all up here, or they think they could just, maybe track their stuff, but track it on, their notes app on their phone. And the truth is that is not how the version of you who's making 5 figures a month, the version of you who's at $17,000 a month is running his business or her business. The version of you who's actually making that money and actually getting these new clients and actually best known in his city or her city is tracking numbers, tracking data, moving with data. Can't stress this enough. A couple of the most important things that we track is what content's getting us the most followers, what content's getting us the most views, and what content's actually getting us the most clients. These things are so important because we actually see how the content's performing. We see what content's converting, and we move with that data we get. A lot of you guys keep doing the same thing and wish for something different, but you guys keep doing the same thing, right? And it goes into nothing changes if nothing changes. It's the name of the game. So when you have data, you don't just keep doing the same thing. You have full clarity and full consciousness on what you're actually working on inside of your business and what's actually working and what's not, and stop doing what's not. Barbers, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands of barbers do the same exact thing and wish for a different result, but that is not how this game works. You need to track your data, and you need to track everything at the end of the day to get that result you want. To get to $17,000 a month as a barber, to actually get hundreds of new clients a month flocking to you and your business, not the other way around, to actually build the personal brand of your dreams. Another thing I see barbers try to do is try to track their own numbers. They simply try to, track the wrong things. And when you track the wrong things, now you're moving with the wrong data, and now you're getting the results you don't want to get. So if you guys made it this far and you genuinely want to scale your barbering business as fast as humanly possible, you guys can click the first link below and just apply. And I'll see you guys on the inside. Peace.